Hi, it's December 5th, and 2 days before my mom's birthday. She's been gone for a while. I keep her in an urn. I couldn't bury my mother, I couldn't do it. I couldn't put her in the ground. She was cremated, and when I come home, I used to, when she first passed, um, I used to say, "Hey, mom, I'm home." My mom and I lived together 5 years before, 3 to 5 years before she died. It was the most amazing relationship we had at the end. Do not give up on your mother. Do not give up on your father. You never know if there's something in your heart you yearn for God to do, is what? Reunite you with your parents or help you have a moment where you get to say the things you need to say. You get to I don't know, I'm just saying, God has been so amazing in my relationships. Most of them, okay, I'm taking this off, it's so hot in my apartment now, and I'm not complaining because it can get cold in these walls with cement. It's a senior building, so we don't have walls, okay? Not those kind of walls anyway, but let me just take this off. But the last 3 to 5 years of my mother's life, she lived with me. And I tell you, we had moments. You know how women are, girls are with their mothers. You know how your mom gets at your certain age. You and mama clash. I don't care how much, I don't know. Some people didn't have that problem with their mother, but I had some years and I had some issues. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna pull my hair off now. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Y'all know I'm wearing a wig. I ain't fooling nobody. I ain't trying to fool nobody. But anyway, I just put it on again for you because I like to have a different face. If I gotta see you every day, you gotta see me every day. I want to kind of try to look good for you. Like I said, before I started these posts, I'll get up in the morning and hey, if I was funky all day, it didn't bother me because I didn't let nobody in my house. But it's not like that anymore. I get up, I wash, I bathe, I put my makeup on, I put it on. Sometimes I look like scarecrow. Sometimes I look like, what is this, clown makeup? I know it. I know it. This hand, I've been trying to use my hand, so this is numb. So when I put my makeup on every day, actually it's therapy. So when I put it on, I'm putting it on for you. It's therapy. I'm learning. And I went to Walmart, which is supposed to be really, really cheap. Not that cheap. I went to Walmart. I bought $90 worth of beauty products. I bought nail polish because after all these years, my nails grow naturally, which I cannot believe because I used to spend tons of money trying to get my nails, and then I would paste them on, I glue them on, and all of that. And then when I stopped caring about them, I got 10 great nails. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't even try to keep them. So now I'm like, well, you should try to take care of them because I talk with my hands. My name is Venice. It's an Italian name. So maybe I really have Italian in me. I don't know. But anyway, my mom, like I said, my mom and her birthday's coming up soon. And I am so grateful for a mother who loved the Lord. My mother was a prayer warrior. If I gave my mother your name, and you were in high school with me, if you had some issues, I would go home like Ethelene. I would go home and I would tell my mom, so and so and so and so, would you pray? And when I was in college and something happened, I would say, Mom, would you pray for so and so? I'd call from college, call from the dorm and say, pray for so and so. She's having problems. He's having problems. The family's having problems. Um, my mother was great like that. She just was a prayer warrior. So was my grandmother. I mean, I'm talking about some praying people. And I mean, I can't even tell you how amazing it is. I'm going to do some installments on my grandmother and my mother because these were women of God who lived honorably. I'm not talking sneaking around or whatever. I told my mother, I said, you know, you could be doing something when I'm not home. You could be. And my mama looked at me and said, yeah, I could be. And it turned out every Wednesday when I was gone, her and my older best friend, Mary, would go out and have lunch. And my mother never really went out. And it was like, oh, Mom, I didn't know. That's right. You don't know my business. And, but my mom, I want to tell you about her because as mothers go, yeah, she had her flaws. We had our moments. But I tell you, God blessed me with a mother that loved him and worshiped him and honored him. And she taught me to love and honor and worship him. She taught me to care about people. She taught me how to do that. When my sister was little, my grandmother and my mother would tell her, scoop up her toys, not the bad ones, but scoop up your toys because we're going to give them to the neighbors. And my sister used to be like, well, these are my toys. She said, don't give nobody nothing beat up. And that was our family. We're a giving family. We always been like that. We always had people in mind. That was I mean, when I started to turn away from people and shut my door, and it felt like I was dying. I really was. Not to be able to reach out to try to help somebody, to tell somebody something I know, to share what I know. It's very difficult. I care about you. I care about what's going on with you. And my mother did till the day she died. My mother was still praying for people that I told her about in high school. And every once in a while, my mother would say, oh, how is Michael doing? How's Andre doing? How's Bernadine doing? I would say, Mama, I said, fine. And my mama said, well, yeah, I still pray for them. She prayed for elementary school friends. She prayed for everybody I ever told her about. Do you understand what a privilege it is to know somebody like that? She never got a dime for it. She never told me, hey, I'm praying for your friends all the time. She never did that. She just did it for years. That's the way she was. She worked in a nursing home. And she would bring clothes from the house and she'd bring them shoes and she'd bring them stuff. And she was always the employee of the month. And people got upset. Why is she always the employment of the month? And the owner said, because she is the employee of the month while you all are sitting around talking and drinking coffee and eating snacks and ordering food, Margaret is working. The patients loved her. She loved her. They loved her because she was a good person. She was a loving person. And remember, I told you about secrets and people having secrets. My mother, she suffered from being a depression baby. I'll tell you about it because my mama had some strange habits. She had some things that she did. But anyway, I'm not going to make this a long post. I just want to tell you, they suspended my phone and I'm thinking I'm posting. So I don't know if you got every one of them. I told you I was going to do 180 days. And so that's where I am. So I love you. Take care. Give me a thumbs up. If I'm reaching anybody, look, this encourages me. The thumbs up encourages me. Somebody told me, well, you have to let people know that's what you want them to do. Because I was just like, oh, okay, because people are commenting. I'm so glad to share your life with you. I'm so glad when you tell me stories. I'm so glad to tell you stories. I'm glad that I don't have to deal with censorship because I don't have a script. I don't work from a script. I don't want to look through a piece of paper. I want to talk directly to you. And I hope that I make an impact on you because I love you. I care about you. Thank you. God bless.